Hi guys, thank you for tuning in to Andrea's Closet. Today I'm going to do a reading for Taurus for the month of January 2020. I'll be using the Power Deck along with the Divine Feminine. And depending on what my intuition is telling me, I'll use a Manifesto Soulmate Oracle cards. Me using those cards does not have to mean that this is a love reading. It does not necessarily mean that it will indicate something for love, but this reading is to provide people out there who want to change certain things but just don't know how to approach it. And these messages from the Power Deck and the Divine Feminine helps us a lot. So without further ado, let me get started. Thank you, God. Ancestors, please give me a message for Taurus for the month of, I knew it was going to fall. Taurus for the month of January. God, ancestors, angel guides, spirit guides. Jesus, please give me a message for Taurus of January. Please give me a message, an important message for Taurus for the month of January. Time. This fish in the tree. Virtue. Intuition. And one more. Imagination. And you know what's crazy? When intuition popped out, I thought it was imagination. And then imagination popped out. Okay. Let's get a Divine Feminine. Get some Divine Feminines, God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Jesus, please give me a message for Taurus, or Divine Feminine for Taurus for the month of January. Please give me a Divine Feminine for Taurus for the month of January. That was quick. Fatimah, the mother of Imus. Taurus, Lilith. For some reason, something's telling me to put Lilith back because we only need one Divine Feminine for today, for Taurus. Time, right? What is It's about time that gives it such power. The power to change all that exists back into dust. What is this unseen force akin to the winds, a force that can shape the land as well as our lives? Learn to play with time, a surreal element like a fish swimming in a treetop. A person of power knows how to arrange time. Put on your watch and be aware of the time at which you do everything. Watch the sun, the moon, the transit of the stars. Find out the time that Venus is lowest in the sky before dawn. Be aware of your physical cycle when you get hungry, when you sleep. Our society is obsessed with time. So now become time. If you're obsessed with something, it is better to explore it than to deny it. Then it is possible to give up your obsession and let it take its proper place in your life. Your power depends on your balance, use and understanding of time. Virtue. Virtue is one of the passive qualities of power. 2 cards of power. When you pull back the bow, preparing to set the arrow and define your target, you use the strength, the will, and the focus that you have collected within that part of yourself called virtue. Virtue is where you find inner truth. It is a place of illumination, and as that radiance grows within you, it becomes integrity. Without virtue, there is no inner balance. Virtue comes from the unknown, quiet things that you do for the world and for the other people. With each virtuous act, your spirit shield becomes stronger and more beautiful, integrating the symbols of your life, of your inner life. However, like the deer, these symbols excuse me. Okay. Where am I? Like the deer, these symbols tread softly. Virtue marks your path on the other side, and like the one who walks last, the virtuous person is in a position of power. Walk in beauty and virtue, as power often arrives quietly. So far, what I'm getting from these 2 cards is that we need to be more in the present. We need to be in the now, right? Like the time card said, keep track of the time. Put on a watch and look at the time that everything is happening around you. Just pay attention. It's not for a purpose. It's because we're being more aware of what's happening. We're being more present in the moment. When it comes to virtue, it's easy to just get swept up in us. And we forget that giving to others and just putting ourselves on the back burner at times can be very helpful when it comes to being a virtuous individual. So the next card is intuition. Oh, I've never noticed that there's someone meditating. I don't know, but right there, there's someone meditating right there. Intuition. From the left side of your body comes your female energy, whether you are a man or a woman. Within this femaleness, this feminine consciousness lives your intuition. Intuition is the intelligence of your body-mind. Feel what is true with your body-mind rather than knowing what is true with your mind. Intuition does not have the clouds of accumulated knowledge to distort your vision. Intuition simply sees what is true. With intuition, you can feel the source of your being without resonating it away and being filled with doubt. Doubt destroys your intuition. Your power Your power always lies in the balance between mind and intuition. Imagination in both these cards. Imagination. Look at that. It kind of looks like when you hold it upside down, this one is holding up the ground. But this doesn't look like anything is upside down. It just looks like it looks normal. And it feels normal. It feels right. Like this is the heavens above. This is what above the clouds look like. Like if you really if you really look at it, right? This is what it looks like being above the clouds. And then the ground broken, so now we can see down to earth. Imagination. Exploring the wilderness of your own soul through contemplation brings you to the altar of your imagination. To have a circle of imagination in your being, walk with the untamed, wild, instructional side of your nature, all the time knowing its power. Like a woman aware of her pregnancy as she moves through her round of daily tasks, you need not focus on the unborn life in order for its nature to come to grow. Always remember that inspiration often comes after reflection, after the seed of creativity is planted. Once you begin your creative work, the energy of the universe comes to you and imagination flows. Imagination flows. I am so sorry that I keep yarning. I'm a little tired. And then the Divine Feminine we have is Fatimah, the mother of Imas. Love is my lineage and gratitude is my religion. So let's get some information on her. It's pretty long. Okay, I'm going to read her story. Fatimah embodies the love and fulfillment that comes from living in a state of gratitude. Fatimah bint Muhammad was born in the early 17th century and is the only child of Khadija, the Prophet Muhammad, to live into adulthood. She is associated with the title Mother of her father because she cared for Muhammad after her mother died. She is an object of veneration, love, and respect for all Muslims. Because she supported her father through all his difficulties, she was a devoted wife and mother of 2 sons and 2 daughters. Her descendants are spread throughout the Islamic world. To the Shiites, she is practically significant because she was married to Ali, the Prophet of Muhammad's cousin. Ali is considered by Shiites to be legitimate heir to Muhammad's teachings. Fatimah's many children are considered then the rightful inheritors of Islam. And Iman is a leader in the Islamic faith, and Fatimah is considered to be the mother of Imans because of the love and gratitude she gave to her family. There are many stories about her devotion and the unfaltering love she provided in order to protect them. She never failed to defend what was sacred. Never failed to protect what is sacred to her. It is said that Fatimah stood up to Muhammad's successors, Abu Bakr, because she didn't feel that he was honoring her father's legacy in the way he had hope. He had hope. She lived with great stability because she knew that her love for her family gave her a solid foundation, identity, and clarity of purpose. When your soul selects her card, we can get caught up in the ego's idea of who we need to become or what we need to achieve. Fatimah is a grace that sweeps through our seemingly complex lives and remind us of what's core, what's solid earth to the soul family, even if family means a few beloved friends. What matters most is the love and gratitude we bring to those who are there for us, and the love and gratitude we feel when they show up for us. Nurturing, protecting, and taking care of the ones we love is sacred. Is a sacred occupation. My great grandmother, Big Marriage, advised me that if I ever had children, I need to make sure I got paid for it. I had no clue what she was talking about. The idea for was so foreign. Margie believed that women should have a wage for the time they spent raising children so that their work would at least be valued. The role of a housewife or a stay-at-home mom is sacred if it's consciously chosen. It is a profound contribution to raise and reconstitute the world. There is a legacy of love that can be inherited by the whole family from such undivided attention and presence. Fatimah restores the significance and importance to the spiritual path of motherhood. Fatimah is also a call to step back, to take a deep breath, and take inventory of how much you are to be grateful for right now in this moment. She releases you from the unreal expectations of yourself. Whether you have motherhood, a child, friend, or yourself, Fatimah helps you see again the vital role and nurture the nurturer provides. She offers a perspective that says love is the family we all belong to, and gratitude is the state of wealth we get to live. Soul voice meditation. What am I most grateful for in this moment? Into intention. Love is my lineage and gratitude is my religion. So, like I said in the beginning, we need to take the step back and actually live in the present moment, right? Be aware of what's happening. Release our need for control onto what's going on around us or what's going to happen in the future. Live in the present moment, right? The intuition never lies. Never lies. And as a mother, you know that. As a woman, I know that. And just as a human being, we all should know that, right? And we have to learn how to have a balance between our mind and intuition. And the only way we can shape what we think life should be is if we are able to imagine what we could want. And in order to manifest these things, we have to picture this. We can't just say, oh yeah, this was more realistic. Oh, I want to be a nurse now because my dream of being a famous artist won't be successful. I won't get enough attention and it's not realistic. I won't be happy. I won't be satisfied. But the difference is that with you and someone who actually went out and set out for their dream was because they were living in the moment. They were living life. They enjoyed life. Some of us, we just go through life every day. Just go to work, go to school, go to work, go to school, go to work, go to school, take care of kids, go to work, go to school, take care of kids. And it's like, there's no, hold up, pause. The sky is beautiful today. I feel good today. My body don't hurt today. There's no just noticing the little things, paying attention, right? So maybe that's something that we need to work on. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment if you like when I read about the Divine Feminine. I don't know if you've checked out any of the other videos, but some of the videos I've been reading more on the Divine Feminine, and in other videos, I just read what the card says. Me personally, I prefer to read their story. I don't know their stories. I know some of their stories because I've gotten a few of the same cards for myself. But, yes. So, thank you. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Peace, love, and blessings.